couple hours ago, UVI released Percussion Factory 2. Or at least that's when I noticed it, I should say, a couple hours ago. So let's say this. Percussion Factory, I use that thing so much on my first couple albums. Probably like, well, I shouldn't say my first couple albums, but probably like the second or third album, I should say, that I did. For sure, I was using it all the time. And it is incredible because, one, you can randomize stuff. You can use just the samples by themselves. You can use the loop portion that they create. Holding it down, bringing it, and that's what these teal looking colors. And then this is everything. Okay, and then you have the effects that they've added, right? With reverb, delay, there's digital tape. It looks like they brought in even more special effects and different things that you can use. So this thing gets really deep on sound effects. And the editing allows you to adjust the different divisions that you want them to go in. But there's also my favorite, which is the randomize button. So you can literally click this button and it randomizes just this one. You can use one part, all the parts, whatever you want to do. But you can also hit this and it'll randomize the preset. And then save the preset if you like it. So you can get cinematic, you can get real, if you come into here, you'll see there are hundreds of presets. Now this is based on sample based right here, but you could remove that. And then you have access to all of these different presets. And you can even search for the presets, which is cool. And get a preview when you click on it. So let's say you want to load that preset. These are the individual sounds. And so you can adjust the swing. There's different types of swing that you have. The tone decimate obviously will make it like it's like a distortion vibe. And then I mentioned effects. There's the master effects, which comes with an EQ. I think they added bit crusher and grains because I don't remember that ever being a thing. So looks like, let's put some density up. Let's check this out. See what this sounds like. So this is really nice because it gives it a little more life. And you can start like tweaking it and start getting some real weird stuff. Put some drive on it. Big crush. I'm ready. I'm inspired. Listen. Oh, it's on sale right now. I think like $89 intro price. So if you didn't get the previous one, I'd say definitely get this one. I'm about to show you another reason why you should get it. On top of all this that I've already shown you and the fact that you can create these random spots or even draw in the ones you want, they added the feature I thought was missing on the first one. And that is you can drop in sound. So if you look here, you'll see solo, you'll see a lock, and you can scroll through the sounds, but you can literally take this sound, or let's use this one, and drop it in. And now you have, let me find it. Hey. So UVI, you outdid yourself on this one. I got to give you credit where it's due. Now this will lock into the tempo if you want. So if you press this button here, this is the metronome, and you can see the tempo can be changed. Or if you leave it off, I think is when it's locked into whatever your tempo is. So let's just check this out just to be sure I'm not telling you a lie. We're going to increase the tempo really fast. Yep. So it follows the tempo that you have here. I usually keep my tempo starting at 90 and then I drop it down depending on what type of music I'm making. But if you want to go in and have this set differently than what your actual tempo is up here, you can do that too. Yeah, man. Just this whole thing right here on adding in where I can drop in my own samples. So if I don't like the samples, but I like the rhythm it's given, I could throw my own samples in and try to work with those and see if that can create the nice rhythm. I'm pumped. So no, $89. Grab it now because it's gonna go up, and I think it's like right $160 normally. If you have the first one, they offer you when you sign in an upgrade to this one, and I think it's like $49. So that's what I paid. That's well worth it to get the upgrade, to be able to drop in your own samples. I mean, that alone is huge. Especially if rhythm and percussion ideas are a struggle for you and you're not like but you want those, percussive loops or those type of options. Amazing. This is really amazing. And these are realistic ones. You can get, where is it? Tiny Objects. So we could try some of this. Like, I'm just show you some of the preset stuff. This is a clock. That's pretty incredible, right? They have vintage stuff, like drum machines with the glitch stuff. They added all this kind of stuff. It's all new, wasn't there? These are like, if you just want the shaking instruments or the hand drum stuff, there's these two right here where you can just get metal stuff, different materials. To me, this is one of the best percussion plugins there is, hands down. And what I want to do with it is use it not only in my music, obviously, but use it into my samplers and see what I can tweak and even make some loops for myself that I can turn around and use for other stuff. So even if I don't like that particular sound, right, but I like that rhythm, the way it's going, just start dropping samples in. So like, I'm gonna just do that real quick. So on this top layer, I'm gonna drop in these samples, and then I'm gonna grab, let's get some shakers. Throw something in there. That one. And let's throw like an egg shaker in there. All right, so now. And best of all, like I said before, if you don't like some of this, you can either go into the sequencer and do it yourself that way and mix with the effects per or the pitch of the sound here. Or what I like to do, just go in here and start clicking randomize here till you just pick some random stuff, whatever. Okay, so that's not the best example, but definitely shows you what can be done. Here, I'll pick another song. So this is some almost Diggy Tech like vibes. Of course, there's no swing on this at all, so I could enhance that. Yeah. So if you like it and or if you just like the sounds, just get in and sample those sounds, whatever you want to do. I mean, once you're in the club and you bought into it, you got access to use these sounds in your own music. You can tweak them, you can add effects to them, and create your own samples with it, which is pretty fun. Ambient. Ooh. I don't know if that swing was already there or not, but let's see. Yeah, that was already there. See, I like stuff like that. And then play it across the back. So you might even choose to use like bits of that. And now I'm playing the solo notes, hits. Over the top of holding down the rest. Incredible. But like I said, dropping in your own samples too, that is phenomenal. UVI, good deal on this for sure. All right. If you don't have Percussion Factory, the first one, grab the second one while it's on sale. Highly, highly recommend this. And it's going to help to push you musically to try new things and explore possible rhythms that maybe you wouldn't normally try. And I think it can help to enhance your musical journeys. All right. I'm out.